Forget politeness. We are diving into the chaotic mind of the godfather of British comedy. Here is a list of Spike Milligan's sharpest jabs, weirdest observations, and most absurd insults. Try to keep up.
A sure cure for seasickness is to sit under a tree. All I ask is the chance to prove that money can't make me happy.
I have the body of an 18-year-old. I keep it in the fridge. Contraceptives should be used on every conceivable occasion. My father had a profound influence on me. He was a lunatic. I thought I'd begin by reading a poem by Shakespeare, but then I thought, why should I? He never reads any of mine. Many people die of thirst, but the Irish are born with one. I don't mind dying. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Teeth are very nice, but they have a habit of dropping out. Apnoea is when you lose your breath, and if you don't find it within 5 minutes, you're dead. Listen, someone's screaming in agony. Fortunately, I speak it fluently. Ingrid Bergman speaks 5 languages and can't act in any of them. Money can't buy you friends, but you do get a better class of enemy. The clock on the wall said 10 past 4. The other two didn't say anything. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. We have not succeeded in answering all our problems. The answers we have found only serve to raise a whole set of new questions. Are you going to come quietly, or do I have to use earplugs? Chopsticks are one of the reasons the Chinese never invented custard. How long was I in the army? 5'11". I speak Esperanto like a native. Look, I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of widths. The best way to get a puppy is to beg for a baby brother, and they'll settle for a puppy every time. General knowledge is what you have when you don't have any specific knowledge. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, which is just long enough to be President of the United States. Don't just stand there, do something. I am doing something, I'm standing here. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. But the electricity board said he would have to wait for a connection. I'm not a distinct personality. I'm a collection of other people's habits.
Blessed are the cracked, for they let in the light. The request, "Please dispose of this carefully," usually appears on the only thing you want to throw away immediately. Life is a long, agonizing illness, only curable by death. Poverty is not having to share your money with your friends. We are all here on earth to help others. What on earth the others are here for, I don't know. String is a very important thing. Rope is thicker, but string is quicker. A gentleman is a man who plays the banjo but doesn't. Coping with senility is like trying to hold back the dawn. Never mistake a politician's handshake for a pulse. Reality is a crutch for people who can't cope with drugs. Why does a man with a hairy chest wear a gold medallion? To show where the flea powder is kept. The trouble with the rat race is that even if you win, you're still a rat. Every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Unless you are me, then it's a surprise. Love is a chemical defect found on the losing side. When I look back, the fondest memory I have is not of the army, but of the day I left it. I'm writing a book. I've got the page numbers done. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake, especially if you are the one paying him. My father was a great believer in silence. He didn't speak to me until I was 15. I turned and typed, "The end." Then I hesitated and typed, "Is nigh." Dieting is simply the penalty for exceeding the feed limit. If you survived that without laughing, check your pulse. If you did laugh, hit that subscribe button before the madness wears off.